is Veronica Ledesma. I'm the field representative for Assemblymember Warren Furutani, who represents this area, and I'm here to welcome Assemblymember Warren Furutani.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for being here today. A very special occasion. I know just standing here you can feel the traffic and the speed and how, I guess we could say, dangerous it is in terms of this particular area. And it really divides the Wilmington community from that side to this side. So it's really a great event that we're here to celebrate. I would like to ask to come up here Zoe Yu from Caltrans to describe this project. Zoe, thank you very much for being here.
Good morning. Thank you for giving us the opportunity. I want to thank Assemblymember Furutani for hosting this event. As he mentioned, that we worked with Janice Hahn when she was a councilman, and we worked very closely. We thank you for all the community supports, the city supports. This project, we're happy to let you guys know, we awarded the contract to VT Electrics in July, and they ordered the equipment, and the equipments are now here, and we're ready to start in the ground. What we'll be doing in this particular area is it's going to be at full signals with crosswalk in all four directions. We'll be upgrading some of the street lightings. The signals will have left turn phasing, and the signals will also have a pedestrian countdown. So, as you see on the eastbound directions, we have a steep grade over the bridge. In that particular locations, we'll be also installing flashing beacons. We hope to get this project all finished and finalized by February of next year. So we know that the community's been waiting for this project. Thank you for all your patience, and we're excited, and we really, really appreciate all the support and partnership you've been giving us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I mean, as you all stand around, and I just saw a big truck with a trailer trying to make the left-hand turn onto Pacific Coast Highway. I think we're going to need some signs up on top of the hill that says, "Slow down, stupid, there's a light coming up." Boy, these people just wail over that hill, don't they? You know, folks, in terms of where the genesis of this effort came from, this has been a project that the community's been working on for a long, long time. And when I got elected in 2008, we were really lucky to meet two community activists. Really, it's what you call in the political world a twofer. You get one, you get the other, you get one, you get the other. Oftentimes it's a husband and wife, but in this case it was a mother and daughter. So when Maria Sanchez came to us and brought along her daughter, a really sad story. A sad story about their son, Everardo, who was 42 years old, who got hit while trying to cross the street. And to add more credibility to the issue of safety, we had one of our reverends, Father Samuel, from the Holy Family Church just right down the street. He came and talked to us, and he was hit twice by cars just trying to cross the street to get to his parishioners. So they came to us and said, this is a concern, and we heard story after that about people who were endangered, people that had been hit, near misses, just trying to get from one side of the community to the other. So in looking at how to do this, the reason it fell into our bailiwick is because it's a state highway, and therefore Caltrans had the responsibility of dealing with this particular issue. So like we did at the stoplight at Banning High School, which we got placed with Janice Hahn's office and Ted's office, and we all worked together. We also did the same thing here, and were able to proceed and successfully come up with putting the stoplight in. So to make sure that our good friend's son, Everardo, did not pass away in vain, this is going to be in his honor and for all the community as really just a fundamental safety issue. So we thank Magali and her mother, who's in Mexico celebrating the holidays. She's the one that should have been here with us, Magali. But you're a great representative of the family and one of our community leaders that has really helped with this issue, along with many others of you. So in that spirit, we want to thank, because our office has been working with Eunice Gassi and Bernardo Alonso from Caltrans, and also Tony Tran, who's our contractor. So they're the ones that help us get this done, and we want to thank them as well. So everybody, we want to thank you for coming, but let me have a couple of community people come up here to talk about this issue. And if I could have Magali come forward, please.
Well, good morning, and thank you for being here to support my family. Actually, I don't really like to be here. It brings a lot of bad memories. I don't even like to cross this street right here. So most of the time, I go around. And I just want to let you know that this was not only our family. We were going to go ahead and sue the city and the state. We decided not to do that because it wasn't about the money. We saw the need of a traffic light so other families will not go through what we had to go through. It was very painful, and it's, as you can see, there's bus stops on both sides. And every time I used to live 2 blocks away from here, and every time I would hear the sirens and fire department, I would run over here to take pictures. It was at least 3 times a week that I could hear sirens and accidents here. And I gather a lot of that data and information to make sure that we will go with the community and show it to them, and they knew, all of them, and they were saying that they had asked for that traffic light for about 30 years and no one really paid attention. But we united our efforts, collected 5,000 signatures, and we delivered them to Assemblymember Warren Furutani and Janice Hans, who were very supportive. First, Caltrans said no. And then after that, with the 5,000 signatures, they couldn't say no more. The city was actually screaming loud that we do need a traffic light. This is not a safety area. There was a lot of accidents, and our community was suffering. Most of the people from this area have had some type of accident in this street. And I just want to say that also another thing is that I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, because this means a lot to us. My brother will not be back, but I'm pretty sure there will be other families that will not have to go through what we went through. Thank you, and thank you for being here.
Thank you very much, Magali. Someone that is no stranger to anybody in this area, really a community leader in Wilmington, that has been asked to come and represent the Holy Family Church. Let's have Connie Calderon come up and say a few words.
Good morning. I'm here to represent my church, Holy Family. I was there yesterday morning, and I was surprised to see Warren now singing in church. Well, I think he was surprised to see me too. You know, we get to know each other in different ways, and that part of us, he didn't know that about me, that I go to church. But anyway, Father Ruben asked me to come and represent our church, and that's what I'm here for, and to thank the Sanchez family for pursuing this project. And I know it was difficult for the family, but like everything, God has a reason for everything, and we don't understand why God allows things to happen that hurt us. But you know, in the long run, if you see what had to be done in order for this to happen, your brother had happened to him what happened. And I'm not saying we're not happy about it, but at least it's not in vain. We can cross, and I know I had an accident here also. I lived down on Young Street, and I was born here in Wilmington, so I know, and I've been involved in a lot of stuff because I care about Wilmington. This is my home, and that's why I get involved, and I'm happy that you did, and that's what it takes in order to get things done. sometimes we have to go bump heads with the people that are in charge. But, you know, they'll listen if we work with them and help them do what they should be doing. So that's what you've done. And I encourage the community, and then we have a lot of good people in the community that will do that. And I'm glad that at least Warren was here to listen and work on it and continue to do it. And well, he's my friend too. So you know, and like I know most of the politicians that come and go, but Warren's been around for so long. I think his dad was director of the teen center in Gardena when I was the director of the Wilmington Teen Center. I was there for 42 years. So he was a young man when I met him. But we have people like, we have Cecilia Moreno over here, who's she's also I knew of her and her family when she was at Banning High School, and I was on the academic booster club. I think we're giving out scholarships. So I've gotten to see a lot of young people grow and get involved in Wilmington, as long as Sergio and other people here. My mom and my dad hung around with Sergio's family. So this is a good day for Wilmington, and I want to thank all of you involved. Caltrans, these guys come and do hard work and do the job and help us to do everything. And God willing, and I use God because nothing happens without Him, this is to be a better place to live. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Connie. And what she meant about church was the Holy Family Church. She wasn't surprised to see me in church. Let me also introduce Dan Hoffman from the Wilmington Chamber of Commerce. Dan is involved in everything and such a great help for this community. Anyway, folks, thank you very much. We are going to do the ceremonial, I don't know if we have gold shovels or what we're doing. Maybe they're red and black shovels, I don't know. But we're going to do that next part of the ceremony. And let me again thanks our commissioner from Caltrans for coming. Thank you, Zoe, for coming. Let me thank the Caltrans workers. Really appreciate all that you're doing. Help us with the stoplight down the street and this one. And we want to thank the owner of this business for allowing us to use his electricity and his backdrop. Another active community business person. We want to thank him very much for the jobs and everything he provides in this community. So, folks, we're going to do the ceremonial part, but this is a celebration of making sure that safety in our community, that the government will respond to the community to make sure that things are better in terms of people's quality of life. And I wanted to acknowledge just one more person in terms of this effort, and that's where's Veronica Ledesma. Veronica was our lead on this, and thank you very much, Veronica.